So now we start from this one. So now we will use multiple conditions. We want to print the multiple messages. Okay. And we
Yes,
will
sir.
take the same examples, that is student marks. For that, what we need to do? First, I need to insert all the variables, right? So I just
Yes,
want to
sir.
take here Hindi, English, then use math, then science, then SST, then total marks. Okay. We know that we cannot put the space between the particular variable name. Okay. So if you want
Yes,
something
sir.
like space that, then you can use underscore, right? Then
Okay, sir.
average. Terminate. Now I want to give the message see out, enter Hindi marks, right? Terminate, then you see in and here use variable name, right? With the help of cout, user will get a message on the output window, and when it will give any number, that number will store in the variable Hindi, right? Then
Yes, sir.
cout and enter these marks and see in.
So this is the same command that we did.
This is the same command, but now we will go with like that. If marks is greater than 450, then first division. If marks is not greater than 450, but it is greater than 400, then second division,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
like
Yes,
that. Okay, so we will make some
yes, sir.
changes after putting the value in the variables, right? Enter math. Okay, sir. And here
Yes,
C
sir.
in, then maths, then C out, enter minus C in, minus C out, then C in, and what is SST, right, beta? And then we have the total marks, okay, equal to also Hindi plus English plus math, then plus science plus SST. Okay, anything else? Now what I need to do, total marks is there.
Sir, now we will. Yes, sir.
Total marks we have find it total marks. Now what I need to do?
Sir, now we will take the sum is equal to Hindi plus that we did. Sir, now we will do average.
Yes. So now I need to find the average. So average equal to total marks
Divided by 5.
5. Right. So now this work is complete.
Yes, sir.
Right. Now I will put
Yes.
the condition if total marks, right, greater than
Yes.
greater than 450, right? Then what should we come? See out, you got, right,
Good marks.
first division, right? Like
Yes,
that,
sir.
like that, first division, and then
Same.
here we also want to put the the marks, right? We also want to print the marks,
Yes, sir.
right? This one. Then now we will not use else. We will use what? Else space if, right? And else
Yes, sir.
space if is also, there is the space between else and if, first thing. And the second thing is that they will check the value, right? Like if it's checking,
Okay, sir.
everything will remain same, but what will happen? Only else will come, okay, before if. Okay,
Okay, sir. Okay.
then total marks greater than 400, then see out, and here you
Sir,
got, yes,
sir, what is the meaning of else if?
else if means another part. If the first condition is not matching, then let's try the second one condition. Okay,
Okay, sir.
not the final.
Okay.
In the case of if else, it is only one two condition. If that is true, then that will work, otherwise else will work, right? Now if condition is not true, if student marks is not greater than 450, then we have another choice. Let's check that one, right?
Sir, yes, sir, you got second division.
Second division, you got second division, then I just do this thing, right? Else if the marks will not greater than 450, marks is also not greater than 400, then what will happen? Then we have another one condition, and
You
that
got
is,
third division or you are failed.
yes, 350, right? So with the help of else if, we can create multiple conditions, right? If,
So we have multiple choice.
yes, if, else if, else if, else if, else if, in the end we can put else, right? See out, you got third division, right?
सर अगर हमने यहाँ पे else if की जगह else डाल दिया होता तो यहाँ पे कोई भी
Else,
choice नहीं होती ना sir.
yes, if we will use else, then this will the last condition, right?
Okay, sir.
Then we cannot continue after else, right?
Okay, sir.
Else if, I will take one more else if, and I will put here like total marks greater than 330, then you just pass, okay?
Yes.
Just pass. You can put any of the message, whatever message you want. Only one rule we need to follow, that is whatever message we want to put, we need to put that thing in the double inverted comma, okay?
Yes, sir.
And here I will put what total marks, that's it. And now come out from here, and now I want only fail, right? If someone is not getting from greater than 330, that means that is fail, and this is our last condition, so we don't need to use else if, okay? That means
Okay, sir.
if marks is greater than 400, 450, then this part will work. If marks is not
Yes,
greater
sir.
than 450, but it is greater than 400, then this part will work, this part will not work,
Yes, sir.
right? If marks is not greater than 400, but marks are greater than 350, then this part will work, this part will also not work,
Yes, sir.
right? If marks is not greater than 350, but marks are greater than 330, then this part will work, this part will also not work. And if marks is not greater than 330, then what will be happen? Only else part will occur, else part will work, and whatever we will print
Put in it,
in
that will
the
work.
else part, okay, that will print, okay? We know that else
Yes,
does
sir.
not,
Failed.
else does not check any condition, right?
Yes, sir.
So failed. Now this is okay, everything is okay from here, we can run this one.
Yes, sir.
And language I need to choose C++, okay. And then one error is there, where in the line number 14, right? Here
Yes,
we
sir.
can find easily in the line number 14, and the alphabet number is 4. So come to the line number
Yes.
14, and here C out, and English enter, Hindi marks, then C in. So what is the problem here?
Sir, M is not capital.
Where?
Sir, marks me, I think.
No, problem is not here, right? Problem is in the this one, because we did not select the the C++ before starting.
हाँ सर स्टार्टिंग में हमने नहीं किया तो
So
इसलिए
what we will do, we will just copy the entire code, right? Then we will take the one new file, right? And in the starting, we will use C++, or let's open this thing again, right? It will automatically
Yes,
correct, right? Open online GDB again, and let's first choose the what language, right? So here is the C++,
Yes.
and when I choose the C++, so now already library changed, right? Now
Yes, sir.
select this entire thing and let's paste your code, and now you can run this
Yes, sir.
one.
सर हमारा वो ऊपर हेलो देयर वाला भी कुछ आ गया था.
Already hai, so we just need to remove this one and run now this one, and hopefully now it is working, right? So we can expand this
Yes.
one for better understanding.
तो
First,
चैट बॉक्स में डाल दो ये कोड.
yes, first we will check for the greater than 500, right?
Yes, sir.
So it is giving me like you got first division, right? Then I need
Yes.
to check now 450, right? Not less greater than 400, but less than 450, right? So I will put
Yes,
here
sir.
some value like how much value I need to put, like 88,
350.
88. Okay, it will not work because somewhere I just put 858. So again, I need to put this thing, this one, and 80, 80, 80, 80, and 80. Right? I just put here like
Yes, sir.
so now it is for second division, right?
Yes, sir.
Now I can check this thing for third division, means 400, right? So 400,
Yes, sir.
how much value I need to put? 6 into 5, 300, no, 7 into 4, 5, 350, 80, right? 80,
Yes, sir.
80, 80, 80, and 80. This one go with 400, right? 350 I need to check, right? So here I will
Yes,
check
sir.
like how much this one, 80, 80, 80, 80, how much?
Sir, 18 to 4,
320,
320.
like 320 already there, and 320, then we
Sir,
can
put
put
30 more, 30 more.
30 or 40, right? So now it is giving for the third division, right? And now
Yes,
finally
sir.
we are checking for the false one, right? So if I'm putting like 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, so it should be give 8. Okay,
Yes, sir.
so it is working perfectly, and we don't need to learn this code. We just need to understand the working of this one, right?
Yes, sir.
There is the variable, and on in that variable, value can be greater than 450, value can be greater than 400, value can be greater than 350, value can be greater than 300, value can be anything, right?
Yes, sir.
So we need to like put the logic from the, if the value is in the particular range, then only that particular block should be work, nothing else.
Yes, sir.
Right?
Yes, sir.
For that, if condition is working perfectly, if first condition we just put, if it is greater than 450, then only this part will work, other part will not work, right?
Yes.
If the condition is not correct, this one is like 450, the total marks value is not greater than 450, then this part will not work. We know that, right?
Yes.
Any condition will work only and only if it is true. If the condition is not true, then that condition will not execute, that condition will not work. Okay. So if this condition will not
Okay,
true,
sir.
then this condition block will also not work, right? Now, if this condition is not true, then it will come from here, right? It
Yes,
will
sir.
check. If this condition match, then only and only this part will print. Otherwise, this one will also not work. Then it will come to the next, right? If the condition is true,
Yes, sir.
then this part will work. If the condition is not true, then nothing will work, and it will be go to the next one, right?
Yes, sir.
Here it is also checking that one. If the condition match or it is true, then it will come inside here, right? Otherwise it will not come here,
Yes, sir.
right? And in the else, it have no choice. Whatever you will write in the else part, that will work. Okay,
Yes, sir.
got it? Second thing, we
Yes,
just
sir.
not need to keep in our mind, that means that is not the means if we are printing the message in this program, so that is not the means we can print the message only in the inside the block of the if else if. We can put anything, sir. We can
Yes, sir.
do anything, sir. Okay.
Yes, sir.
I want to take one more example here. I just want to add in the else part, right?
Yes, yes.
Here, I just want to say, I just want to take here one more condition. If else if, right? If the total marks, right, is less than 330, right?
Yes, sir.
If the total marks is less than 330, so we want to give some, we just want to give some marks to the student so that it can be
Yes,
passed.
sir.
Okay, addition marks or
Yes, sir.
grace or something, whatever we call that, right? So we can say
Yes,
that here, if marks is not 330, then we can put here total marks equal to total marks plus how much you want to add, 30 or 40 or 50.
sir. 60. 60.
60. So you need to put here 60. Okay.
Yes, sir.
And after that, you can take here one more marks after add here. I just need to put total marks. Okay. This is the variable I need to take.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Actually, why we are taking this total marks twice? Because we know that if I will put like total marks equal to 60, then what will be happen, sir? 60 will come in the total marks, right?
Yes.
60 value will store in the total marks, and whatever the previous value is there in the total marks, that will deleted,
Terminate or end.
right? That will deleted or that will overwrite. Okay.
Yes,
जो
sir.
पुरानी वैल्यू होगी वो इस केस में हट जाएगी, राइट?
Yes,
और
sir.
ओनली 60 उसके अंदर इंसर्ट हो जाएगा। तो हम उसको नहीं, ऐसा
Okay,
नहीं
sir.
करना चाहते, हम तो चाहते हैं कि जो वैल्यू पहले से है, अभी फॉर एग्जांपल
Yes,
हियर
sir.
310 है, राइट बेटा?
तो सर उसमें 60 ऐड हो जाएगा।
हाँ, तो यहाँ पे हमने क्या 310 प्लस 60, इस कोड का मतलब ये हुआ, यानी कि ये हो गया 370 और फिर 370 इसमें जाएगा टोटल मार्क्स में, और जो
Yes,
टोटल
sir.
मार्क्स में पहले से 310 था जिसकी बात हमने यहाँ पे की वो
Yes,
हट
sir.
जाएगा, और जो नई वैल्यू आई वो
तो 370 आ जाएगा।
वेरी गुड, बिकॉज दिस इज नॉट द इक्वल टू, दिस इज द असाइनमेंट ऑपरेटर, और असाइनमेंट
Yes,
ऑपरेटर
sir.
राइट
Yes.
साइड की वैल्यू को लेफ्ट साइड में शिफ्ट कर देता है, और लेफ्ट साइड में जो वैल्यू पहले से होती है उसको डिस्कार्ड कर देता है, राइट?
Yes, sir.
अब हम यहाँ पे चेक कर सकते हैं, और ये वाला इफ अलग वर्क कर रहा है बेटा, राइट? ये वाला जो इफ वर्क कर रहा है वो किसके अंडर में वर्क कर रहा है? एल्स वाले पार्ट में वर्क कर रहा है,
Yes,
राइट?
sir. Yes,
तो
sir.
हमने चेक किया इफ टोटल मार्क्स ग्रेटर देन 330, right? So we can give here C out, and here we can put like you pass with what is called grace or something.
Yes, sir. Grace.
Grace or extra marks, right? With
Yes, sir.
extra marks, whatever, right? Right.
Yes,
Otherwise, in the else, in this if, we can put else, right? And in the else,
Yes,
we will put this one, like if you fail. Getting?
Yes, sir.
Right? So we don't need to put this thing else if, we can put this thing what? Else only, right? Means we don't need to do this thing. We can make it more easier, right? Else. See,
Yes, sir.
if the value, if the total marks is greater than 330, then it will work. If the total marks is not greater than 330, then condition will come here, right? And
Yes,
if
sir.
the condition will come here, then first it will be check. First it will
Yes,
be
sir.
add 60 marks in the total marks, right? Then it will be add itself. Then value will update it here after added 60. And then we will checking again this thing. We have taken one more if inside of else, right? And
Yes,
we
sir.
should not have any confusion this one, because this one is working perfectly and we can easily understood. Okay, this will work only and only when the condition will come in the else part, right? And when
Yes,
condition
sir.
will come in the else part, so only and only whether this condition will true or this will true. If this is not true, then this will true, and if this is true, then this will not. Sorry, if this will work, then this will not work, right?
Okay.
If this part will work, then this part will not work, because this is the else one, and
Yes,
if this
sir.
is not True, even after
working,
add
then
60
the
marks,
else part
then
will
this
work.
will work.
Then the else part will work.
Then the else part will work. Okay, so let's run this one.